You know what I wanted to be? A farmer. That was option 2.
Mark, thank you so much for coming at the bar. I'm so happy to have you here.
It's great to be here, and I can't wait to taste one of your Peronis.
Well, I'm about to give you a beautiful Peroni Libera. Salute.
Salute.
Mark, you've been involved in so many roles and aspects within the team. Where does your true passion lie?
It's got to be the mechanical aspect. I'm a mechanic at heart. That's where I started on road cars many years ago, and then moving into motor racing. But the mechanical workings of the car, how they work, how to get the best out of the car is really where my passion is.
And no matter how far you go, do you still feel attached from where you actually come from in terms of the first things you've ever done with your hand?
I feel very attached. Everything I've done through my career, when I started as an apprentice in a road car garage, all of that learning has transpired to where I am now. You know, it all still plays a massive part.
It keeps you dreaming forwards, no? When you remind those first days.
Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes you have to pinch yourself a little bit to say, you know, am I actually doing this?
In your new role, you're actually responsible for the pit stop, which is one of the most iconic moments of the race. Do you feel a specific excitement for those few seconds that can literally change the entire race?
Yeah, it's excitement, it's nerves, it's everything. I'm in charge of the pit stops, but I'm not involved in them physically. So we've got a great team of people that do the pit stops and carry that out. They're all aware that the whole world is watching at that point. Any small mistake can be criticised, and it can be quite tough to put yourself in that environment with that pressure, but they do a great job. Very, very proud of them, and it's an amazing feeling when they all come back in knowing that they've done a good pit stop. We've jumped another car maybe in the race and we've actually gained out of it as well. It's just an amazing feeling. You just want more of it.
Do you believe that the smallest details sometimes are the biggest in terms of results?
Absolutely, yeah. We're looking for thousandths of a second when a car's going around a track, and in time, that's nothing, but it can make a big difference in the result that you get. That's really my involvement with the design, is that I see it from a mechanic's working on the car point of view, and I can feed that back to the guys that are actually designing the car and say, maybe if you did this, that would make this easier, or maybe if we tidied this up or moved this a little bit. They ultimately do the designing, not me, but I do have a say in how the car runs and how we put the thing together, which is fantastic.
It's spectacular, yes, yes. Do you decide sometimes following your heart or only using the brain, the head, the protocols?
When I was still living at home, I was still a young boy, where I lived in the south of England, there wasn't so much motor racing around there, and I knew that it was what I wanted to do, but it was something that I watched from a distance. I knew nobody involved in it. I needed to leave home. I needed to move away and move around sort of the middle of the UK, which is where all the big teams are, and see if I can go and find a job. And I did exactly that. I put my bag on my back one day and came up and knocked on a lot of doors as I was up here. My heart was saying I had to do it, and I had to make that leap, and I did. I put my bag on my back one day and left.
You can't control what the heart makes you do, and that's beautiful.
I get asked all the time, how do you get into motor racing? What do I need to do? It's open to everybody if you put the work in and you're passionate about it.
Mark, I would like to thank you for the fact that you came at the bar and tell us all your stories, your passion. I really appreciate you for this.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the
Mark.
drink.
And then we just like to capture some additional shots.
Okay. They're the best shots. Yeah. Back of my head.